What up YouTube, WeskerGriff coming back with a video response and a long overdue one at that for N Blackford 1412 aka Nate aka topps85405. So reaching there, going old school. But Nate, apologies man, this video is really long overdue. I think you've had this contest up for like 2 weeks or a week, and I've been meaning to get this up, but I'm hopefully I get this up by Saturday afternoon so you're able to check it out. But I've been loving the responses that I've been seeing. A lot of people have been showing off some incredible vintage cards. So I don't have much vintage in my collection, but I do have a couple cards that I really like, and a few of them have some incredible stories to boot. So, oh, before I get to showing the cards, I just want to say, Nate, congratulations on your marriage. I hope you and your wife have many years of happiness, and congratulations. So, onto the cards, onto the vintage. This first card here actually belonged to my dad. This was in his collection growing up, and I'm actually going to link the video that I made back in, like, I think it was 2011, 2012, of my dad's vintage collection. He was able to recover some cards from my grandparents' house. The majority of his collection, though, was like tossed out or either got lost, but he was able to find some cards in his the house he grew up in. And like I said, I'll link that video down below and at the end of the video so you guys can check it out, because I can't find those cards right at the moment, but they're somewhere here in the new house. But this was one of the cards that was in that collection, and it is a 1964 Topps Sandy Koufax. So I got this graded, and my plan at the time was to get it graded and then give it back to my dad. But when I showed it to him, he was he was surprised that it actually got an excellent 4, because a lot of the cards when he was growing up, you know, played with them. A couple of them had writing on them. You know, put them in the bicycle tires and stuff like that. So this one, you know, beat the odds. I mean, for a card from 1964 to get an excellent 4, that was really, really cool. So this is going to be in my collection forever, because it belonged to my dad. But it was a really cool story. So really nice card. Whoops. Hit my camera. Sorry about that, guys. This next card I picked up off of eBay, and I got this for a great price. And my dad also has this card as well. He gave this card to me, but this card I picked up, like I said, off eBay, and it's also from 1964. It's a 1964 Topps Johnny Callison near mint to mint 8. So that's just incredible that a card that old has a grade like that. I mean, the corners are so sharp. I think the only thing that knocked this card down was probably the centering, because it's a little bit off-centered. But beautiful card. Johnny Callison was probably one of the most underrated Phillies from that era. Really solid career. Overshadowed, obviously, by other great outfielders from his era. But he had a really solid career. And he was a really solid player for the Phillies for many years. So that's a really cool card. And then this next one here, I'm showing this off because Nate, a couple of years back, showed a couple of these guys, of this particular player's cards. This is a 1963 Topps of Dick Brown for the Baltimore Orioles. It's got an excellent to mint 6. I believe Adrian Gonzalez fan Francisco sent this to me. So really cool old school Orioles card there. And then last but not least, these next two cards I'm going to show are T-206s, and they're over 100 years old. They're in extremely rough condition. But both of these cards I got back in the late 90s, and they were a gift from a guy in Atlantic City who saw us busting some packs. Me and my brother were busting some packs at the Harris. They used to have this like old school cafeteria. They don't have it anymore. It's long gone. But they had like an old school cafeteria where people would like, it was like a conveyor belt where you can just go in and get food. and they had like a wide open area, so me and my brother won a box of cards. I think it was like Topps or something like that. Box of cards from the arcade, and we were busting the packs in the cafeteria, and a gentleman oversaw us, and long story short, he wound up sending me these cards, and he sent me the Cal Ripken rookie card that I got. But this is the first one here, McCain from Milwaukee. Don't know much about these players, but like I said, these cards are 100 years old. And the condition of these cards is, as you would expect, they're really rough. I wanted to get these slabbed for my own purposes, just so I can have the player's name and the year and everything, but these things are pretty pricey to get graded. I think they're like PSA, anything below 1950s, like over $40 to get slabbed, so I think I'm just fine leaving it as they are. But if PSA ever runs a special, I'll definitely try to get these slabbed. And this one is actually a Philadelphia Philly, Doolin, Philadelphia National League. So that's really cool. And this one's in better condition. So that's really cool. Nice old school T-206s from probably, I think, like early 1900s. So that's really cool. So really like those. And I've had those cards for, I think, since like 1998 or whatever. Pretty long time. So thanks guys for watching. Again, Nate, congratulations, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So thanks for watching. Peace.